Hey, this is Lawrence Tam. Been working as a madman. Just man, I got something really special for you. This is in beta, but here's my findings, and this is something. It's completely free. I want you to test it out. I want you to look at it, but I want to show you how I did it, and I want to show you some of the insides of why I think this can be really, really big, and how you can use it right now. Okay, so right now, here's what we have. We have people right now who are posting on Facebook. Here's my page, who post a lot more on their Facebook page than they do on their blog. Well, obviously, because it's easier. You just do status updates and images and videos. Here's my page. Here's my blog. Here's my personal profile. Right now, the idea was, how do we get more content on our blog? Now, my blog is at Best Business to Start Today. This is my Empower blog, right? Now I have a couple blogs. I have this blog, and then I have my main old school blog, which I started back in like 2009, right? Now, how do we get more content on these? Now, one way to do content is, of course, just write on it. But then I was thinking, well, there's got to be a way to build it. Well, one way is to outsource it. The general way, what we think outsourcing is, you outsource it with writers, and that's what I still do. Like this one right here was outsourced. This whole blog post was outsourced. Okay, but then I found this tool. It hasn't launched yet. It's still beta. It's completely free. Now I do want to have a caveat. It's one trial that you can use, one blast, as you can say, for free. Let me show you what it is. Okay. So it's called Bloggle. I don't know if you've seen it with Tissa, but I'm going to give you a quick demo of what I found and how to physically use it. Now, the actual link you want to use is www.lawrencetam.net/bloggle. Okay. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be some type of affiliate when it goes live. So I'm going to send this first to my direct affiliates. Give you a chance to sign up. It's completely free. I don't get paid. You don't get paid. I mean, there's no credit cards or anything needed for it. Just it's a demo, but it will be going live soon. And if there is a payment, I kind of want to make sure that I don't skip lines or anything like that. I want to make sure everyone gets tied. Some people don't really care about this because they don't blog at all. I'm like, I'm a blogger. So if you don't blog, hey, not a big deal for you. I definitely say to use it just in case, because if you can use it, use Facebook. If you're on Facebook, let's put it this way. If you're on Facebook, you should be using this, okay? Because it'll fuel your blog on Empower. And the two things you want is to fill content on Empower on your blogging system that can be picked up on Google. Plus, you want to be able to leverage crowdsourcing, all right? Now, when we talk about crowdsourcing, let me draw this out. Hopefully this comes out okay. Okay. All right. Check this out. So right now, the current setup is we have an Empower blog, right? And most people come in and either with their phone or with their computer, they're trying to blog into their Empower blog, but then most people are really on Facebook, so they're trying to force it onto Facebook. And to do that, you need an actual step called domain mapping. Domain mapping, or you need something called, or like a masker. I call it a masker. It would be like badass content, which is free, or social media bar. I think social got blocked, but they're upgrading media bar. Okay, so these are like two different tools, right? Okay. Now, if you don't know what these are, just bear with me, okay? Masker or a masker or a domain mapping tool. Okay, but most of us, this is how we build our business, but it's the opposite. We're usually on Facebook the most, right? Why not start sending this stuff, over to your Empower blog, EN blog? Now, since Empower has the ability to have an infinite amount of blogs, now of course they'll probably put a cap on it once you and myself and my team start to really scale out our niches, because I do niches, right? I'm gonna show you one of my niches on this video. So this Facebook, I think this is the preferred method. Now I want you to go over the actual definition of what crowdsourcing is. Okay, crowdsourcing, okay, is the practice of obtaining needed services, ideas, or content by soliciting contributions from large groups of people, and especially from the online community, rather than traditional employees or suppliers. So the traditional would be go on Elance, and how I taught you how to do it with the inner circle, and how I did it in Costa Rica intensive. These are things I teach. What I want to show you is there's an actual better way of doing this, and we can crowdsource. Okay, so check this out. All right. So what if I'm going to show you how I'm actually going to set one up for you. Okay, if you had a Facebook page, not just one, but multiple. Okay, and then you had your EN blog. Let me change the colors on this. And then you had your EN blog. Okay, now let's just say they all pointed and you were pulling data from all these Facebook, not just your own profile or page, but how about pages? Think about that, pages. Now, if this is your only Empower blog, one I would definitely pull would probably be the Empower page. Maybe my page. Right? Because I have good content on my page. Maybe Vix or something. Someone who actually has an active page. If you want to build your Empower page, right? But what if you have a niche page? And I'm going to show you one of my Empower niche pages. Niche being it's outside of the standard BizOp, right? It's something totally. I'm going to show you niche page because Empower allows you to build tons of niche pages for free. So one of my niche pages will be for my daughter. One will be for dogs and cats. And I'm going to show you how you can pull pages on Facebook and fuel all from Facebook. We'll be fueling this, building it up. And like I said, as long as it builds content where you get social media attention plus content and doesn't rank on Google. Because then it's no longer you trying to push. Now, you still will want to add your own good content on there, but when Google sees this, Google sends this thing called a spider. It's going to look and go, wow, there's just so much new content all the time. Now, we're not ripping the Facebook statuses. There will be a callback, which will give credit, okay? So it's not stealing. It's more like think of it as like an automatic reblog, but automatic, okay? So I'm going to show you the exact process of using this as crowdsourcing, pulling it in real time. I'm stoked about this. Okay, so let's check this out. So crowdsourcing, we're done. Okay, so this was my personal blog. This is my Empower blog. But I'm going to show you something. It's my dogs or cats blog. It's like, what? You have a dogs and cats? Yeah, why not, right? So I've been building a page for dogs and cats. Now, check this out. So I'm going to show you my dogs and cats page. All right? Let me show you my dogs and cats page. Okay. So this one has about 24,000 likes, okay? I don't know if you can see that. 24,000 likes. What I'm going to do is I'm not only going to pull stuff from this, but I'm also going to pull from other pages. So like if I go dog like canine, who else has canines? So if I look at this, there's 252,000 likes. There's got to be a ton of stuff. Now the first thing I'm going to look at is there a lot of links in here? If there's a lot of links, I probably don't want to use them. But if there isn't, you know what? It's probably usable. Because the reason I'm worried about the links is because it's probably an affiliate marketer who's monetizing, and I don't want to give them too much. But it looks like they're just, giving credit where credit's due. And I think this one will be okay. So maybe canine. How about pugs? Oh, this is not an actual page. Chihuahua. If I know how to spell Chihuahua. How about Pitbull? Pitbull. I can spell Pitbulls. 1 million. Oh, see, this is not a page. Pitbulls. You actually want pages. Like this one. 409,000 likes. Is this person monetizing? If the person isn't monetizing, this is just a... Let's see where this goes. Yeah, this might be monetizing ad space. So it's a marketer. You probably want to stay away from this page, just in case that you're sending them too much traffic. But if it's just, you're kind of looking for a page that just has stuff that has no links anywhere else. This one seems maybe okay. Maybe they only monetize a little bit. But, if not, I would just say pick a different page. But for the simplicity of using our site, how about funny cat website, pet supplies, 104,000. Okay. Now, any links in here that they're monetizing? Looks like they're not. They just want to really just show funny cats. Totally cool. You know what I mean? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into here. After you typed in www.lawrencetam.net/bloggle, right? It'll forward you to my direct referral link. Oops. www.lawrencetam.net BLOGL. Okay, hit enter. Okay, so it'll take you here. So you'll see my name right here. Okay, what you do, go in here, you go to my blogs. Okay, now that you're here, you actually want to go add a blog. I'm going to show you in real time. Okay, Power Blog. Now the cool thing is if you have a couple WordPress blogs or GDIs or Pure Leverage, you can do those too. But I'm going to do Power because this is the easiest to actually do on the fly. Let's see if that's my password. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my blog. What blog am I going to do? Let's do dogs or cats. Okay. Funny cat videos. Actually, I don't want to do that. I actually want to go here and I can actually add a group. Let's see here. So the first thing you can do is you can actually blog. Check this out. So if you've never blogged before, welcome to Empower Network. Let me just show you how to blog real quick. All right. Excuse me. Let me blog and let me set up a category. Because the reason is I want to break off and test where my traffic is coming from and to organize it. So what I would do is I would go in here. This might be a little anal, being a little too specific. Hold on. So if I go here, my dogs and cats blog. I think the real reason you want to do this is so you can go into here is because you want to select a category. That's it. From here, you can actually add categories. So I'm going to add category. I'm going to put Facebook. And the reason I'm going to do Facebook is because then I know every post that comes in will be tied to the Facebook one. Now that the Facebook one is actually set, all I need to do is see if I can do a refresh. Go in here again. I just wanted to create a category for Facebook. So when every new post that's being pulled in through crowdsourcing, it's tied in. Is it necessary? No. It's not. Totally not necessary, but I kind of like it. Oop. Let's see if that works. Okay. Now you can see it says Facebook. Sweet. Okay. Now, do you have to do that? No, you don't have to. See, it still has funny cat videos, but since I created a new group. Now, if you don't have a group, it'll auto-create Facebook. So maybe you don't have to do what I just did, okay? So we'll do dogs and cats, Facebook. I'm just going to leave it with just the standard domain. Now, if you have one that's actually custom, it says here custom, you should put it. So like I had my custom that was best business today. Now, this is an Empower blog with a custom domain. You would put that here, but so this is in this example, I'm just going to use the standard Empower, get it out there as fast as I can. Now by default, if you look at this, by default, it wants to pull in your personal. This is your personal Facebook blog, Facebook profile. And I would say if this is your business blog, you can definitely do that if you want, if you have enough business content on there. Generally, my personal isn't really 100% business. It's more like personal, funny stuff, my personal life. But if this was my, my Empower blog, I wanted to pull in my personal, I wanted to pull in my Facebook page, which is like 100% business. Then what you do is you change it. Now, the thing is, you can add multiple. So the first thing I would do is I would X that. I would add and go find your Facebook page. So if you go Lawrrence Tam, just in saying, if you want to do your own Lawrrence Tam, don't search in people, search in pages. Hit search. It's going to try to look and pull me in as Lawrrence Tam. Oh, cool. You hit plus. You hit done. Now this is a page, but dogs and cats has nothing to do with my page, so I'm going to take that off. I actually want to look for my page of dogs or cats. Hit a search and see if I find mine. That's mine, a little outline of a cat. Hit that. Now the other one we're looking at was, what was the Facebook? Funny cat videos. Funny cat. Let me do a search for pages. Is it this one right here? It's got that face. Yeah, it's that one. I would hit that one. Maybe this funny cat videos. This one, funny cats, got 144,000. Sure. How about funny dogs? Now, initially, what you should do is mark down, like, I don't know, a couple at least, right, of different ones that you know aren't straight affiliate. Like, they're not just bombing them with like affiliate links and stuff. You know, I'll look at Grumpy Cat. Like, this one's got a lot in here, but this one, is it monetizing? They should be monetizing on this one. He sends a lot, like, I know this guy, he sends a lot to his actual website, but I mean, if not, this is something definitely you can use. So I would then go back in here and go, okay, funny cats, how about Grumpy Cat? Do a search. Grumpy Cat, 1.4 million. There you go. Hit plus. How about dogs? Just do a generic search for dogs. This has got 6 million. Let's do that. Okay, you add a couple. How many? I don't know. More than 5. Dog lovers, sure. Oh, you hit the maximum. 5's the max. Cool. At least this one we found out. So here's what happens. You get these 5. You're crowdsourcing 5. Okay. So what we're saying is, you have this one blog. My one blog is for dogs and cats, and we're gonna source 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Facebook pages that will add content to this. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure. Here's what I would do. You know, my preference. This is saying optional, but it's not. You should add it. Text before the posts. So what happens is, if you have, say, Grumpy Cat, and it posts this, it's going to post all of this, right? But you want to post something above it, and you want to drive it back to your actual Facebook page, if you have one. And you should, because this is the page you're building. So I would take this link, which is my page, Facebook, which is dogs or cats fans. So I would go in here, and I would say, make sure to stay current with the best fan page about dogs and cats. And so that's it. So whatever your page is about, is your business. Hey, learn how do I, build my business. Or if it's about hairstyle, hey, learn how do I do more hairstyles. You want to drive either back to your Facebook page or straight to a capture page. That's really up to you. Now, for this demo, you only get one shot. Now, in the future, when this goes live, I'm sure you can change it. And I'm going to have another training on why that's really important, really powerful. And it's going to be really good for SEO. But for now, it's okay. But you only get one shot. And you can't mess up. Just make sure, I say it just goes back to your Facebook page link, whatever the link is for you. And just say something a little bit. Now, this is after the post. Definitely, you should do it again. Now, this one says, it gives you a little bit of an example. This is your call to action. And this will be after the post, kind of like a signature. So I will do, check out how I use the power of the internet to stay at home and make a living here. And so from here, you can actually use whatever link you want to use. Now, for us, I'm going to go ahead and just use the link that we all use, right? I'm not going to use a special link. I'm going to do my business. I'm going to do promotional funnels. And then I'm going to do inner circle. Okay? You can do the viral blogging system if you can. Just make sure you actually have your different funnels set up for it. And then I'm going to put in here my link. Okay? That's it. Now, this is like for tags for more SEO stuff. I'm sure you can change it in the full-blown product. But for this one, dogs or cats, you can do research on these keywords, but I'm sure you can change it in the future. But this, I just want to just show you what this will do. Cats and dogs, dog fan pages. Okay, now once you hit save, it's over. So just kind of make sure the 5 blog posts you want to use, if it's your own, right? If it's your own page or if it's other people's pages, which it will be, you want to get 5. Okay, just max it out. Maybe the paid one has even more it can pull. Now check this out. Now check this. Oh yeah, all this stuff, don't worry about it. It's all bank grade. It is HTTPS. It's got a lock, so don't worry about it, getting lost or anything. My stuff's in there. It should be safe. Ready? You ready? Now, if we go in here and just take a look at Bloggle, it's gonna have 0. Now watch. I'm gonna hit save. Click continue. 0. It's got 0 posts right now. It's never posted. Now, in the full-blown product, what it does is anytime something new comes in, it'll automatically grab it. For the demo, you get one shot. It's just going to grab a bunch and then shove it onto your blog. Okay, it'll grab a bunch, shove it into your blog. Like this one I did for Disney was 55. This one I did for Texans was 14. This one I did for Empower was 26. But these, I didn't know you can add multiple blogs to crowdsource the information. But this one, I do know. So, and it takes like a couple seconds. I think let's try to hit and refresh. Let's see. It hasn't pulled up yet. Okay. So what you do is you want to go back into your blog. Where's my Empower? Go into your blog. Now, when you have multiple blogs, the way you access them is this little plus thing right here. Hit the plus thing, and then I have one for dogs, cats. Click it. So nothing yet. All I did here is I used the standard one because all these lead back to me, right? If anyone were to sign up, and all this should be in testing too. And all I did was really just change this just image. Just click edit, find yourself an image, hit save, and you're good. I mean, it was nothing specific. You can tweak it again. Now, this is a niche page about dogs and cats. I didn't want my face on there. You know what I mean? So let's hit refresh. Let's see if it took. Okay, not yet. Let's see here. So I definitely want to empower network dogs or cats. Let's see if it's pulling. All right, it's still working its magic. So the idea is you get multiple pages to build you content. Now, oh, okay, so does it rank? Okay, so check this out. I want you to look at this. So this is one from Val, and I looked at this one, and you can tell it's a Bloggle because it does this thing right here. It will say Facebook, so it'll give this person its credit. It doesn't just steal content. This actually links back to the original Facebook page post. This one will be your affiliate link. So if someone wanted to join Bloggle with you, that's your link already embedded. And then this one is if it's on Google yet, right? Let's see if that one works. We'll see. I think that's one little error. It doesn't actually link to the actual thing. And so what Val did was she put a signature on here, but she didn't do an intro. That's okay, but I would have put an intro. Now, what I did was I go, okay, does this actually rank? So I took this, just the title, made a new thing, and did a search. Ta-da! She's #1 right now, right? And if you want to look, hide, I mean, you can hide it. Now, this is a long tail keyword, so you should be able to rank, but she ranked on something that was automatically posted, and to me, that is like the biggest thing. Being able to rank content that was placed automatically on your blog, and it is being indexed and searched. Now, she did this with one blast, right? Now, let's see if this updated. Maybe they don't have them on at night. Let's see here. My blogs. Yeah, not yet. Maybe it was too many. Maybe it was too many. Dogs or cats. Good thing we're doing a training for you right now. Let's do 2. 2 in there. Hit update. It's stuck. I mean, definitely these 3 went through. Idea is this. Go do it. Don't do it at midnight. Maybe at midnight. He calls them the gremlins. They're working. So I'm going to show you 2 different blogs that actually this worked on. #1, she hit #1 on this one. And then this one. This is an Empower Network one domain. Now, if you had your own custom, it would be your custom one, right? Now, what happened was, if you just click this, I was looking at this, and this is Alicia's. And so she actually ranked, not this one, but I looked at, she like ranked this one, right? Now the cool thing is, it goes and ranked it, and she's number one, right? Even when if I were to click hide my personal, search it, she's number one. Now check this out. Oh, I know why it's taking so long. I have 5 different pages it's trying to pull. It'll take a little longer. Okay, now with Facebook, when you grabs the data, it'll physically grab it, and if there was an image there, it'll take it with it. Like it takes it with it. I mean, think about it. It takes it automatically with it. So I'm going to show you one of mine. I have a Disney one. Okay. So I have a pre-header, which basically just goes, hey guys, look, make sure to join the fan page. Here's my link back to my fan page. It automatically pulled it. This is my fan page. It pulls it from Facebook, and here's my affiliate link, and then there's my signature. Okay, so that's mine. This one's mine. This one's mine. This one's mine. This one's mine. But then I think on the third page, it started mixing in. Look at this. This is Walt Disney World. So if I look at the Facebook, it actually goes back to the actual page of Walt Disney. I'm not stealing their stuff. I'm reblogging or syndicating, giving them feedback. If there was a backlink in Facebook, they got a backlink. It's another one. Bam. Right? So if you keep going, I think I'm mixed in 3 different pages. Yeah, so this one, even though it says posted by me, automatically took it, added my front, added my back. You know it's from blog because it has this. It took the image. If there's a link, it takes a link with it. If there's an image, it'll take the image with it. But here's the one I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you number 6. Now, image, video. So if you are doing what we're telling you to do, take your video and upload it into Facebook versus embedding, you'll actually be able to embed video into Facebook and automatically post it onto your blog, like automatically. It just automatically comes. So it takes one blast, and the cool thing is, this is from another page. I had one for my page, one for Walt Disney page. This is the one from the Walt Disney Animation Studios. This is a different page. So I have at least 3 pages from the Disney one that it's pulling, and it's not, I mean, I'm giving them credit. It's theirs. They have 3 million, likes on here, right? So I'm giving them credit, but the cool thing is it pulls it like a blog post. It pulls it where it'll take, if there's a link, if there's a video, it'll definitely play the video. All embedded, and when the product does go live, I think in a couple of days, I wanted to do this as a beta, they'll come in and automatically pull it for you as they come in and being synced. Now let's see if this thing updated. I think it's because I have too many. I think I have 5 versus 3. But you get the idea. I have multiples up here already, and maybe by tomorrow this will come up. But the idea is this. It ranks as long as you go ahead and grab, Now, in a nutshell, you might say, how do you really rank that if there's not enough content? Well, number 1, you should be blogging on your own. Number 2, put really good content on Facebook, and it will double itself from Facebook and then onto your blog. So you're no longer worried about having to put it on your blog and then pushing it onto Facebook. Why not put it on Facebook first where it has a lot of engagement, and then it doubles back onto your blog as another place to rank on Google, because it's going to be really hard to impossible to rank on Facebook using a keyword, but you will rank on a blog. So do your keyword research, do your on-page SEO, basically just, keyword on top, keyword on bottom, keyword density, break it up into headers. Now you can't do H1 and H2 stuff, don't worry about italics. But if you get the content with word keyword density on your physical Facebook, it'll automatically be pulled and placed in RSS feed or reblogged back onto your physical Facebook page, your Empower blog automatically. So, just go ahead and take your link here, lawrencettam.net/BLOGL. Now, not getting paid on this. Thing is, I know a lot of you are on Facebook a heck of a lot more than you are blogging. We tell you to blog every day. This is one way you can blog every 5 seconds. As long as you have 5 pages that are constantly pulling data, constantly at the same time or staggered times, whatever, however they do it, it'll keep pulling it. But in this demo, it only pulls it once, and I think since I had 5, I think it killed it. I think it legitly just like killed it. I'll tinker with it then and see how that works. Now this is beta, so this is just one of those things. It's like, hey, don't add all 5. Maybe add 4 pages versus the 5 that I did. So that's it. Thank you very much. See you. Give me some results. Tell me how it's been working for you. All right, guys. Thanks.